Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fun Steps Academy. Today, we will talk about how passwords protect data. Why can't hackers just guess your password? Think about it. Your password might be 8 characters long. A computer can try millions of guesses per second. How hard could it really be? Before we understand how passwords are protected, we need to understand the fundamental problem. When you create a password for a website, that website needs to verify your password every time you log in. The naive approach would be to store your actual password in a database. When you log in, the system compares your input to the stored password. Match, you are in. This approach is catastrophically insecure. Here's why. Every major company in the world has been hacked at some point. In 2013, Adobe was breached. 153 million user records were stolen. In 2016, Yahoo confirmed a breach of 3 billion accounts. In 2019, Facebook stored hundreds of millions of passwords in plain text internally. If passwords are stored as plain text, every breach exposes every user's actual password. And because most people reuse passwords, one breach compromises accounts across dozens of services. The solution is to never store passwords at all. Store something else, something derived from the password that can verify the password but cannot be reversed to reveal it. That something else is a hash. Cryptographic hash functions. Core idea. Passwords are not stored directly. They are stored as hashes. Hash functions are deterministic, one-way, collision-resistant, and produce fixed-length outputs. A tiny input change creates a completely different hash. How password verification works. When you log in, your password is hashed and compared to the stored hash. If they match, access granted. The real password is never stored or exposed. How hackers attack passwords. Brute force. Try every possible combination. Time depends on length. Dictionary attack. Use common password lists, very fast. Rainbow tables. Pre-computed hashes for quick lookup. Break weak systems. Credential stuffing. Reused stolen passwords across multiple sites. Salting, key defense. A unique random salt is added to each password before hashing. This makes identical passwords produce different hashes and breaks rainbow table attacks, forcing attackers to crack each password individually. Modern secure hashing, bcrypt, Argon2, script. Fast hashes like SHA-256 are insecure for passwords. Modern algorithms are intentionally slow and resource-heavy, making attacks impractical. Best practice, use bcrypt, Argon2, script, plus salting. Password strength and entropy. Password strength depends on entropy, randomness. More length equals much stronger security than complexity. Long passphrases like correct horse, battery, staple are safer and easier to remember than short, complex passwords. Data breaches and risks. SQL injection, poor input handling exposes databases. Credential stuffing, reused passwords cause chain breaches. Breaches often go unnoticed for 197 days. Billions of credentials are already leaked online. All right, now let us have an MCQ quiz. 1. What is a cryptographic hash function? A. A function that encrypts passwords so they can be decrypted later. B. A one-way function that transforms input into a fixed-length output that cannot be reversed. C. A method of compressing passwords for storage efficiency. D. A function that generates random passwords. The answer is B. 2. What is a salt in password hashing? A. A special character added to make passwords stronger. B. A random string added to each password before hashing, unique per user. C. An additional encryption layer applied after hashing. D. The cost factor in bcrypt algorithms. The answer is B. 3. Why is bcrypt preferred over SHA-256 for password storage? A. Bcrypt produces longer hashes than SHA-256. B. Bcrypt is more resistant to collision attacks. C. Bcrypt is intentionally slow, making brute force attacks computationally expensive. D. Bcrypt automatically generates salts without configuration. The answer is C. 4. What is a rainbow table attack? A. A method of trying every possible character combination. B. An attack using pre-computed hash-to-password lookup tables. C. A social engineering technique to steal passwords. D. An attack that exploits weak encryption keys. The answer is B. 5. What does password entropy measure? A. The length of the hash produced from a password. B. The number of special characters in a password. C. The mathematical randomness and unpredictability of a password. D. The time required to transmit a password securely. The answer is C. 6. What makes passkeys more secure than traditional passwords? A. Passkeys are longer and more complex than passwords. B. No password is transmitted or stored, access using cryptographic key pairs. C. Passkeys require biometric verification on every login. D. Passkeys use SHA-256 hashing with higher cost factors. The answer is B. Finally, it is time for the fun fact of the video. The most commonly used password in the world, according to an analysis of billions of breached credentials, is still 123456. It has topped the list every single year for over a decade. The second most common is password. The third is 1234567889. These passwords are cracked in under 1 millisecond by any attack method. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Fun Steps Academy.